I guess we're live. It's probably just me and you here, Squirrel. This is I think, second attempt at doing a live. And it's been a year since we tried this before. We just did a TikTok live for half an hour. We're going to try doing a live and see if we get any of the raccoons coming tonight. We'll stick around for half an hour and see what happens. Well, it's just you and me until then, buddy. You happy? You got all the seeds? We had one raccoon here a little while ago. Anyway, this is the Peanut Butter Club. If you've never seen us before, we're on YouTube and TikTok. And we post every day on both. And we're just animals, family friendly, no politics or any of that rubbish. We just keep it towards the animals and all the creatures that visit my yard. We live in the middle of the forest in P.E.I., so my animals have got no neighbours to bother. So when I get friendly with them, it doesn't cause any trouble for anybody else, as I am their neighbour, and they are my neighbours. So I know people freak out about feeding wildlife, but there we go. We're all wild at some time. And my raccoons and skunks have been coming for the last 6 years and they're quite happy to come and visit me and sit with me. Today, for instance, I was in the greenhouse working away and there was a raccoon on the deck munching on the seeds and the dog kibble. And he was quite happy with me going backwards and forwards with bags of earth and potting plants and things. He just ignored me, carried on watching. So we gave him a bit of a peanut butter sandwich. That's about the worst thing I'd give them, I'm told. I don't give them cookies or marshmallows or candies and all that stuff. So yesterday they had roast chicken carcass, which they enjoyed. They picked it clean. And off goes the Mr. Squirrel. He's up the tree. I don't know what he's doing. He's been chasing chipmunks all day. He's a little pest. So there's 6 squirrels that usually come. Oh, he's coming back now. Oh, and that's a bit of a surprise. I don't know why, but we have a bunny rabbit just come behind me. A wild one. This is Stam, the bunny. And this is the closest and the first time he's ever decided to sit with me. He seems to be confused. He comes here quite often. Evidently, he likes peanut butter sandwiches. So this is definitely a surprise wild rabbit with me. Doesn't happen very often. I've met him often when I'm walking about. Really great big old feet. He used to be white. He's not even bothered with me talking, which is crazy. But then I guess the word's gone round that I'm safe. And not sure whether he's a hare or a rabbit. I think he's a hare. He's checking out the place. He's like, oh yeah, I heard you were going to plant carrots today. Not like in a netted compound, buddy. So that's a bit of a surprise if you were watching. But caught me by surprise there. He's going where the raccoons normally go, underneath that side of the deck. He'll be out in the garden in a bit, eating the dandelions. So that was a first. This is our first YouTube live of the year, and we had the rabbit for the first time, which is very cool. The people on TikTok will be very jealous because Sam, the rabbit, has got lots of followers on there. He's changed colour. He was all white before. Now he's only got white bits on his feet. He's a bit of a Dalmatian. Hello, people. Welcome. This is my first time this year of doing a YouTube, and we're just testing out doing live. We're waiting for the raccoons to come. We had one earlier when I was doing the TikTok live, Now we just had Sam the rabbit, who surprised me, came and joined me for a minute or so. Good news is, if Sam's about, the fox is not about. We've got, what's that, a little junco bird? Let's see if we can. You have to excuse me because I absolutely no clue where the controls are on YouTube for this. This is only the second or third time that I've done a YouTube live. And we're going to try and do one a week as the raccoons start coming more, and the skunks and everybody else. And obviously the rabbit now has decided to join the Peanut Butter Club. So if you check out my channel on either TikTok or YouTube, it's all family friendly, and we just have animals and nothing else. We don't talk about other stuff, just the animals. Who turns up, which is random because I don't know who they're going to turn up, when they're going to turn up. We used to have squirrels and birds all the time, and chipmunks and other stuff. Raccoons are fairly popular. They come and knock on the windows, some of them. Boo, for instance, my old buddy, he brings along a couple of raccoons, and he comes and knocks on the window to tell me he's here. He did that last night for the first time this year, because he's been coming late at night, and I've been missing when he comes. Welcome to my first live of this year. And when the weather has been pleasant today, Boo will come from over there underneath the deck. There's a hole there where he comes from the forest. We're living in the middle of the woods here. We're in P.E.I., and we've got a river at the end of the garden. You can probably just hear a fishing boat with its engine going. We've got a purple finch there. And yeah, there was an owl here earlier on. He was in the tree tooting away. He seems to have gone on his patrol. So we've got eagles across the river who come regularly. I wonder if that rabbit's gone in the garden yet. No, it's not there. He usually goes and eats the grass on the dandelions down there. And his burrow is towards the river. There's a bank down there with them, where them brambles are, and that fallen tree. And that goes down to the river down there. It's all bushy. I've not cleared it yet. Kind of loath to clear it down there, as it's full of wildlife and it's a little refuge for them. But he's not come out into the grass yet. There's two owls down there now, calling to each other. Oh, having a right little barney they are. Sometimes they fly over and they'll sit in that tree there. Ignore the hockey stick. It's usually got a flag on it, a Canadian flag, but I'm waiting for the weather to improve. The owls are patrolling round. There's a pair of them. They're, what are they called? They're, oh my gosh, I've forgotten what kind of owls they are now. They're quite big. They're not barn owls. They're, baird owls. That's it, baird owls they are. Oh, I'm looking for the rabbit down in the garden, and he's behind me again. He's just there, next to the wheelbarrow, next to the rabbit sign. He's a sneaky one, obviously. You better watch out, buddy. The owls are about. Stick with me and they won't cut you. Excuse the mess. I'm clearing out the yard. We've got a whole pile of stuff. We had one of them collapsible sheds up there, but the snow and the ice collapsed it, and everything's destroyed underneath it. There's just a pile of wood. There's some stuff I'm putting together to take to the junk, like an old barbecue and some chairs and an old pond from last year. And That's all going to the junk. I see my wheelbarrow there. And oh, he's off. See you, Sam. You're eating my plants. It's not the most attractive area to view. I don't normally film this way around. Don't know if anybody's on here now. I'm not seeing many new people come, so maybe there's nobody here. Maybe I'm just talking to myself. If there's anybody there, say hi. There's just me and Sam, and off he goes. Pretty sure he's a hare. Anyway, I've got Patch the squirrel here. This is Patch. He's losing his winter coat. He's one of the bossy squirrels. Hey, you, mister? You better watch out. The owl's about. Normally we have some flying squirrels at night as well. But, there's a family that live in a tree above me. They usually come down here when it gets dark. Usually I have to make sure this feeder and the next one are full of seeds before I go to bed. I call this one Patch, but it's just because this week he's losing his fur and getting his new summer coat. Could be a different patch every week. But as I put a little dot on them, a different colour, it's hard to tell who's who. And you've got something, your tail's a bit shredded. You've been fighting. Yeah, what's wrong with your tail, buddy? You've been chasing each other madly around. You can hear that owl. I don't know how good the microphone is on this. I did have a set of microphones and stuff, but when I changed to this new camera, a new phone, nothing fits it anymore. So the lights and the microphone, nothing fits. I got to buy a different connection. Try and find one. I think I found one on Amazon to fit this iPhone, but we'll see. So we're due for like 3 days of rain, I think, after tonight. But today was a gorgeous day. Spent all day outside, either at the garden centre in the morning, getting some supplies, or in the greenhouse on the other side of the deck. We're waiting to see which raccoon will turn up. I've got a bunch of sandwiches and treats for them if they turn up. Crunchy the raccoon was here earlier. Really don't know how this works with this YouTube. Is anybody there? No, just me. Anyway, we shall record it and post it. This was just an experiment because it's, as I say, the second or third time that I've ever done a live on YouTube. And I guess nobody's interested in a squirrel. The rabbit was cool. We'll cut that bit out and clip that. Oh, back he goes. He's gone. Are you staying around or are you? You're going on Squirrel Street, aren't you? For a snack. Use the wobbly camera. I also got a squirrel climbing up my leg here. What are you doing? Cheeky. The old Patch is here on Squirrel Street, and I got another one at my feet who were trying to climb up my leg on the outside of my trousers, thankfully. And clouds are rolling in, so I guess the rain will be coming tonight. We've got a load of, we've got sunflower seeds and some dog kibble. for the raccoons and skunks when they turn up. And then we tried them with some banana yesterday. They didn't like it. They liked the berries and the eggs, and they liked the roast chicken they had yesterday. They picked the carcass clean for that one. Yeah, no, the woodpeckers going. We've got lots of little birds around at the moment. The purple finches decided to come. Anybody that's into birds, don't know why they're called purple. They look red to me, but anyway, who am I to argue? And then, of course, we've got these blue jays causing the ruckus all the time, the swarm. And we had the first hummingbird today who came, which is amazing. Ah, look, it's Boo, our raccoon friend. Hey, Boo. And Boo's my old friend. He's been with us a few years. And I don't get as many raccoons here. I get probably height of the season, the most I've had is 15 when we had babies. Unlike the raccoon whisperer guy in Nova Scotia who gets upwards of 40 sometimes. We don't have that many. And my numbers stay around the same, between 10 and 15, depending how many babies are born. But Boo's one of the regulars now. He's got to be nearly 4. So he's doing good. He'll come up to the window if I'm not outside. He'll come and knock on the window and let me know he's here. He'll actually come really close when he gets settled in and he knows nobody else is around. I've got a little squirrel at my foot. He was eating seeds. It's just, of course, we've got the first of the black flies and the mosquitoes are with us now. I got caught by them yesterday. I've now got bites all down my back and my shoulders because I only had a t-shirt on yesterday. And Boo's going to eat all the crusts that Crunchy left, which is good. Waste not, want not. Hey, buddy. The Boo's quite grey and a dark fur on his back, whereas Crunchy was very brown, nearly red. And his mask is slightly different. Boo's mask meets more together. So that's how I tell them apart. But usually it's hard because Boo is easy to tell because he comes to the door or the window, lets me know who he is. But once we've got babies, they all tend to mostly look like this colouring. And then every now and again we get one or two that are jet black. Because we do have a book of one called Jet, who was an all black raccoon, who still pops in every now and again. He's really big now though. But that was a little book we did, which is on Amazon.com. It's called Jet, the Little Raccoon. If anybody's interested to check it out, it's a kid's book. If anybody's here listening, it looks like there's nobody on board, but there's no scrolling people coming, so I guess there's only me talking to myself and the raccoon. We'll film for a little bit and then we'll record some more stuff for doing tomorrow. So Boo's a handsome fellow. He's got a nice bushy tail, nice colouring. He's very healthy. He's been with us a few years now. Aren't you, Boo? You're a good fella. And he enjoys his peanut butter sandwich. Oh my gosh, we got off to the races with the squirrels again. They're zooming about today, something rotten. They've been chasing the chipmunks, they've been chasing the birds, they've been chasing each other. They're a bit mental. I don't know if there's anybody still here, but hi, if you are. Drop us a like. Say hi. Let me know you're here. Why I haven't done YouTubes before is I didn't have enough followers, really. I've only got like 4,700 or so. It's a pretty small channel, really, on YouTube. And when I've done lives before, we've just generally me talking to myself. So otherwise on TikTok, I get lots of people watching and much more interaction. But we'll see if we can push this year. As TikTok is sometimes annoying. So we got raccoon Boo there, and we got squirrel there. That looks like Patch. And then we've got all the blue jays, and we've got another squirrel next to me. And birds everywhere. So we had our first hummingbird today, which was cool. They just arrived this evening. It was excellent. Usually we get quite a few. I put the hummingbird feeders out the other day, just in case. Well, I guess, as there's nobody on here, we'll we'll go to 30 minutes and then we'll call that a day. It's our first YouTube of this year. And then we'll try it again another time. Usually I go lives on Saturdays on TikTok, so we might have to choose a different day for YouTube. And we might tell everybody that we're actually going to do it, because this is a spur of the moment thing. But I haven't worked out all the controls on this yet. How about coming and getting a sandwich there, Boo? Come on. You coming? You've been down the river, your legs are all wet. Hey, buddy? You're a cutie, aren't you? You've been with us a long time now. Oops. Oh, look. Blue jays come to steal some of the bread crusts. They don't care. They'll steal it out your hands if they want. They're a right little mob, aren't they, buddy? Another one? Trying to choose the ones with no crust so you don't have to leave anything. But this is Boo, if anybody's here. I don't think you are. I think there's just me here now and Boo and the squirrels. We're not being watched, kid. Nobody's watching us. We'll post this tomorrow if we can edit it in that time. And then maybe we'll tell everybody to see us again at a certain time. next Saturday maybe. The trouble with going live is with wild animals is you never know when they're going to turn up. So it's a bit hit and miss when these guys turn up because they're free spirits and they come when they feel like it. What is that squirrel doing? There's one, no crust on that one, buddy. There you go, Boo. You like that? Tasty, isn't it? He says, being apparently the only person on the planet who doesn't like peanut butter. I think we had 2 people watching, which is an improvement on last time we did a live. I think we had 1 last time. But, what did you say, buddy? Oops, sorry. Bounced. That's just the squirrel jumping about and getting bits of crust and taking them away to his nest. So we're coming up to 30 minutes and I'm going to call it a day and switch this live off and just record Boo because everybody likes to see Boo. He's got a lot of fans because he's a cutie. Aren't you, buddy? There you go. Anyway, if you're still here, thanks for turning up and we'll try this again another time. That's me signing out on YouTube live.